Paulo Dybala hit his first ever Serie A hat-trick as Juventus battled back from 2 goals down to defeat Genoa. Paulo Dybala hit his first ever Serie A hat-trick as Juventus battled back from 2 goals down to defeat Genoa. Juventus coach Max Allegri looks forward to facing Barcelona in the group stages of the Champions League. Paulo Dybala's inspirational display saw Juventus fight back to win 4-2 after going 20 down in the first 7 minutes of Saturday's game away to Genoa. Tactically confused and in poor physical condition, Juventus started the match in the worst possible way and conceded an own goal in the first 20 seconds of the game. With Genoa doubling the lead 6 minutes later, it looked to be all over so soon. However, with Gonzalo Higuain acting as the director of play and Dybala playing like the champion HES set to be, Juventus grew into the game and scored the goals required to complete the comeback and pick up the second win of the new Serie A season. Positives ever since Dybala was handed the number 10 jersey, HES proved excellent for Juventus. Making the necessary step up after last season, Dybala is playing with more intensity, greater desire, more maturity and insane efficiency. Higuain also deserves our mention for acting like the inspirational playmaker, pulling the strings and launching his teammates despite squandering some of his own chances. Negatives: another shambolic defensive display by the Bianconeri saw Genoa go 20 by the 7th minute and create an abundance of chances. Poorly organized, overwhelmed by the pace and physicality of the opponent, not to mention poor at filtering attacks from the midfield, Massimiliano Allegri has much to resolve if Juve aim to win a trophy this season. Manager rating out of 10, 5. Juventus not only looked to be in poor physical condition but also rather confused on a tactical level. Allegri must turn things around quickly to ensure further wins, and a change in formation may be required. However, the team's desire to fight, staging a comeback to secure the win is a great sign of mental strength. Game cost lineups and stats: player ratings 110. Best players introduced after 70 minutes get no rating. GK Gianluigi Buffon 6. Nothing he could do with regards to goals, but he did stop Raffaele Palladino in the final minutes of the match. DF Stefan Lichtsteiner 6. The defender struggled in his battle to contain the opponent, but he proved vital in stopping Andrei Galabunov from getting to a good Gore and Pandev pass. He must also learn to contain his anger and not pick up needless yellow cards for arguing with the referee. DF Daniele Rugani 5. After an excellent performance last week, the youngster struggled to contain Galabunov, cope with the physicality of the game and maintain his composure under the pressure, conceding a penalty that allowed Genoa to go 20 up. A poor display. DF Giorgio Chiellini 5. Pushed forward to create offensive moves when possible but struggled in defense, forming part of the problem that led to Miralem Pjanic scoring an own goal. DF Alexandro 5. Struggled to contain Pandev and cope defensively when Genoa stretched play. Failing to contribute much to the offensive phase of the game, Alexandro is yet to recover his verve. MF Sami Khedira 5. A mediocre display from the World Cup winner, who failed to act as a shield in midfield to help halt Genoa's attacks and help launch Pjanic. Too easily overcome by the opponent, he was replaced quickly in the second half. MF Miralem Pjanic 6. Played a little too deep at times, but his vision makes the difference, delivering the key passes required of him and providing Dybala with the assist for Juve's first goal. The own goal was attributed to him. MF Juan Cuadrado 6. How many players can boast the Colombian's technique and skill? His goal perfectly demonstrated his talent. Cuadrado may be blessed, scoring a goal to prove it, but he is still frustratingly incapable of providing incisive runs to make the difference or provide his attacking teammates with the support they require. MF Paulo Dybala 8. Once again the best on the pitch, Dybala moved beautifully, combining excellently with Higuain. He scored the hat-trick to secure a comeback and played with the authority required of a future Ballon d'Or winner. MF Mario Mandzukic 6. Barely noticed in the match and failed to really provide any offensive threat, but he did deliver a perfect ball for Cuadrado to convert expertly. FW Gonzalo Higuain 7. The striker may have missed his goal-scoring opportunities, but he made up for it with his link-up play, vision, purposeful runs and excellent assists. Created space for him and his teammates and was often found helping out at the back. If he scored a goal too. Paulo Dybala celebrates one of his 3 tallies against Genoa. Substitutes AMF Blaise Matuidi, 6 immediately knew which spaces to occupy to help Juve create chances and which spaces to block to keep out Genoa. Tactically smart, his arrival onto the pitch provided the side with greater stability. DF Andrea Barzagli did well to win back possession and stop a Genoa move late in the second half. MF Rodrigo Bentancur boasts quality and good timing but not on long enough to judge properly. Minazuki covers Juventus and the Italian national team for ESPN FC. Follow her on Twitter at Minazuki.